The night guilt never happened. There was a time long ago when what looked like betrayal was actually the beginning of healing. A relationship where one played the role of the unfaithful, the dishonest, the sinner. Nights gone missing, hearts wounded, guilt buried deep. And yet, all these years later, the woman who seemed to have been wronged said something unexpected. She said it was the only time she ever felt safe. The only time she ever felt free. That's not how the story was supposed to go. The ego says freedom is found in safety, trust, or good behavior. But love doesn't play by ego's rules. It uses every scene for healing, not for punishment. Love's non-judgmental curriculum. Love says, let things be exactly as they are. Because what's trying to be healed can't be seen by eyes that still judge. The Holy Spirit doesn't care about the form of what happens. He cares about the content, what it's for. So while one thought he was doing the worst, love was quietly doing its work. The Course says every seeming mistake is repurposed for correction. It's not about what happens in the world, it's about what it reveals in the mind. The unfaithful man, the wounded woman, these were only costumes in love's theater. Behind them, something ancient was being undone. Guilt's disguise as virtue. The ego loves to label itself guilty. It keeps the mind trapped in the story of, I did wrong. But guilt is just pride inverted. It's still saying, look at me. In truth, sin never happened. There are only errors, misperceptions to be corrected. And the correction is forgiveness. Forgiveness isn't pretending the act was okay. It's realizing the act was never real. That's what lets the mind rest. The miracle of reversal. Why did she feel free during the moment he thought he was worst? Because the pretense fell away. She was feeling the presence behind the mask, not the mask itself. The Holy Spirit was speaking through chaos, saying, look again. The Course says, what you think you have done to another, you have done to yourself. Yet all you really did was see what is not there. That's the miracle of reversal. The story collapses, and what's left is peace. Letting things be exactly as they are. To let things be is not weakness. It's supreme trust. It's the willingness to admit we don't know what anything is for. Love's plan works without our interference. The Holy Spirit uses even what we judge as failure to heal the entire timeline of guilt. You don't have to be conscious of it. You just have to stop resisting it, undoing the hook of guilt. Maybe it lets me off the hook, he said. Yes, because the hook was never real. Guilt is the ego's fishing line into time. To drop it is to return to innocence. Forgiveness means seeing that what you thought happened never did. The mind stops punishing itself for a dream, and in that instant, centuries of suffering fall away. Centuries collapsing in a moment. Love doesn't measure time in years. It measures it in willingness. A single instant of forgiveness undoes lifetimes of guilt. Maybe that relationship was the perfect stage for that undoing. Maybe the Holy Spirit needed both roles played to reach the same recognition. Maybe the sin that never was became the classroom where truth was remembered. And so what looked like infidelity became a holy event. What looked like pain became release. What looked like guilt became freedom. Because what you thought happened never did. And what was always true remains true still. Only love remains.